For this manicure, I'm going to start off with a layer of champagne toast. I've actually gone ahead and cured the first layer of my base coat, and this is my second layer that I'm applying right now. I applied it to all of my nails, making sure to cap the ends with each coat. And then just going back and leveling everything out so that you don't get a thick ridge on the edge that you just capped. I did a complete cure. I didn't cut the cure time out, but I did speed it up. After I've cured that, I went ahead and took Enchanted Night, Shadow Surfer, and Siberian Shimmer, as well as Clearly Frisky, and I'm going to use those on my nails. We're going to begin by starting with Clearly Frisky, and this layer you're actually going to leave wet. You want to make sure that you do not cure it. What this is going to do is it's going to help level everything out when you're marbling all of your colors together by creating it as one full layer instead of having the marble kind of thick and heavy on top of the nail. It's also going to allow those colors to blend that much smoother. After that, you're going to take your 3 colors and lay them in lines on your mat. I don't put them exactly together just because the polish will self-settle and start to run together. So this just helps to keep the colors separated. I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm actually going to scoop all through all 3 layers. Now I'm just applying it, kind of dropping it onto my nail as I go, and it will marble itself nicely over that Clearly Frisky. If you're wanting to add a certain color, like a darker blue in one area, you just go in and grab a little bit more darker blue on your brush, or if you're wanting more of the lighter blue, you can do that as well. Now I'm going to take some Lovey Dovey, and I'm going to use my medium striping brush, and I'm going to drag that through just kind of little lines throughout, and this is also going to help create some definition of the marble throughout the design. And I just kind of go through, I even go back over the white lines just with a brush without adding any more polish, and it just kind of creates more of a natural looking line. Now I'm going to go ahead and I take Midnight Walk, which is a really dark blue, and it's going to really add that dramatic change now for the marbling. And same thing, I just kind of keep pulling it through until I'm happy with how it looks. There's no right or wrong way with marbling, you just kind of keep going, and I added a little more white, a little more blue here, just trying to create a nice, gorgeous, shimmery, marbly look throughout. Now that I've done that, I'm going to do a complete cure again. Next step, we're going to take Matter Effect. The reason we're going to do a complete coat of Matter Effect is because the chrome powder that I'm going to use next won't actually stick to the Matter Effect. You do have to do the full cure in between. Now that we've done that, I'm just going to wipe my brush to make sure that I don't have any of the leftover polish on from marbling. And I'm going to make a blob of Clearly Frisky on my mat here. My bottle's almost empty, so it took a little bit to get some of it out. And I'm going to take my striping brush and I'm going to draw marbling veins along the edge. I want it to look like natural marbling on a rock, so it's kind of wavy and swervy, and some areas jut out. It's hard to really tell in the video, I know, just because it's clear, but you will see when I've applied the chrome what it looks like. Now I'm going to do a complete cure for that as well. The next step, we're going to take chrome number 1, and this is Starlight. It's our silver chrome. I'm going to dip my brush in and I'm going to apply it onto my Clearly Frisky that we just cured. Once I've done that, I'm going to flip the brush over and brush all the excess chrome off that I don't want on the nail. If you happen to get a little extra, you can go ahead with a nail cleanser pad and clean it off. So if there's part of the nail that you didn't want to have the chrome on, just wipe it with your nail cleanser pad and it will be fine. You then, lastly, will seal it with a layer of Clearly Frisky. You always have to seal chrome on your nail with Clearly Frisky, otherwise it will eventually start to peel and chip off as time goes by. So this is the best way to ensure your chrome stays on your mani. Lastly, we will do our last complete cure. When doing a design like this where you're using thicker amounts of polish, I find it's best to do one nail at a time and make sure that you cure in between each nail. This way you prevent flooding into the side of the nail and cuticle with the polish as it settles. So this is the completed mani. If you liked the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.